Things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jose.
And that misses inside 1-0.
1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out there. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Batting fourth.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One more for the Astros. And Josh Donaldson digging in now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's gone 2 for 5. First pitch on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good. The right fielder.
Now one down with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That's the ball.
Miguel Sano stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The count.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He has an even 10 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Kyle Tucker is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Here's the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kyle Tucker becomes out number 2 this inning.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and that retires the side. And now in the box, Mitch Garver. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-1 the count.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And the next to bat will be Trevor Larnach. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
3-1 to him now. Now here it comes. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Another full count pitch home.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. Now at the plate here. Number 3. First offering on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
1-1.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even 8, 9 hole hitters, solid big league play.
These days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
On to first, a double play.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman.
Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. To a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll deploy show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch is thrown high, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Popped up. Arias is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here. That'll bring up Luis Arias back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. So that will bring in Byron Buxton. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. The 1-1 home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Now that.
Next to dig in, Josh Donaldson, runner in scoring position with Cigar. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball outside.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's a type of hit.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2,
now
and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Carlos Correa will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Tucker. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for the
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Miguel Sano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Number 8.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
1-2 count.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
From the stretch, Trevor Larnach is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit to first. Gurriel picks it up to second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So no run. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after is Kepler. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. 1 out.
Up next to the
Now to the plate, Chas McCormick. He singled in his first AB.
McCormick
to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Up next to the outfield.
Now at the plate is Martin Maldonado. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. So now here is Luis Arias.
Leading off for Minnesota, the third baseman, number 2, Luis
Kendall Graveman takes over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 31.
And now the first pitch.
Kendall Graveman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
That's a foul ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The center fielder.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base.
Jorge Polanco is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Arias stands at first with 1 out. Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's 0 for 5. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name. Jose Altuve steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Buxton is there, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 2.
The former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fouled off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys,
the
not
batter,
so
number
much.
24.
Now they bring up the monster.
Designated hitter.
2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They still lead it 2-1.
Here's
Miguel Sano. No hits in